Some very interesting world building going on with Shang-Chi. Let's talk about it for a second. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we got a little update on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. But first, make sure you get in on this month's giveaway. We're giving away a copy of Secret Wars. In order to get in on the giveaway, all you have to do is be a subscriber, hit like, and leave a comment. Well, in case you didn't know it yet, production on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is currently kicking off in Australia. And although many people are anticipating some delays due to the Australian fires, some new casting details have come out today that point to some pretty interesting world building for the MCU. Now, according to this report from Murphy's Multiverse, Marvel is bringing MI6 to their universe. Now, this shouldn't surprise anybody because they already introduced the CIA in Civil War. Remember, Sharon Carter was currently working for them during that story. And MI6 is basically the United Kingdom's version of that. Now, if you read the comics, and I've started picking them up recently, you'll know that MI6 is a big part of the Shang-Chi storyline. As a matter of fact, if you want to get caught up on Shang-Chi in the comics, especially the early days, I included a link to the Volume 1 of the Omnibus down below. So I'd go check that out. It's a little pricey, but definitely worth it. Anyway, let's continue. Now, today we got confirmation of 3 of those characters from Murphy's Multiverse. Lee Ku-woo, Clive Reston, and Blackjack Tar. If you dig into the comics, you'll find out that these guys are a really huge part of his supporting cast. Now, there have been some changes from the comics, the Mandarin being his father instead of Fu Manchu, but it seems like they're following along the same storyline. What's being said is that in The Legend of the Ten Rings, the story will actually pick up after Shang has departed the spy organization, meaning he's left his father, and he's actually went to work for MI6 and left them too. And his old partner and friend, Clive Reston, is now married to Lee Ku-woo, who he has strong feelings for. Now, Marvel supplied a ton of casting details for each character needed, and they all fit very well to their comic counterpart. What's more interesting is the MI6 organization in Marvel. This is classic Marvel world building, and MI6 leads to a lot of other stuff. There's about 24 characters that exist under that umbrella for that organization, so it could lead us in some pretty interesting directions. For example, one member in MI6 is a character named Alistair Stewart, who founds an organization called Weird Happenings Organization, which investigates paranormal activity. You can see how this will tie to other stuff. More interestingly enough, some of his stories tie him to Excalibur, a UK-based superhero team, which now Marvel may have some plans for it in the near future. Remember, about a year ago, we got a rumor of Captain Britain and the Black Knight being a project they were working on. So, you can see how this all potentially ties together. You may be asking yourself, what does MI6 in the UK have to do with Shang-Chi over in Hong Kong? Well, for those a little short on the history lessons, Hong Kong used to be a British colony before it was part of China. So it's going to be pretty interesting how they balance these things together, since I'm pretty sure Marvel is counting on this movie to be a huge release in mainland China. We'll have to wait and see. In any case, the movie is set to release on February 12th, 2021, and I imagine we'll be getting a lot more production details anytime. So what do you guys think? Are you ready for Shang-Chi? And do you think Marvel adding MI6 into the MCU leads us to more interesting things like Excalibur? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.